So plans have changed. If you saw my last weekly vlog, you'll know that I had said that I was either going to pick up Middle Game or Survive 5 or 5 Survive. I actually went to the library and turned in Survive 5 because I just wasn't jiving with it. I read the first chapter and just knew I wasn't going to finish it. And at first I was going to force myself through it, or at least give it another 40 or so pages, and I decided, nope, not doing that either. I'm not. So that got turned into the library today. I am going to continue with Middle Game. Just may not be right now. I haven't decided on that yet. So I'm not sure if I'm picking it up right now. I know for a fact what I'm fixing to pick up is Holly by Stephen King, because I have it in my hands. So I took 5 Survive to work with me, and I usually get anywhere from 30 to 40 pages read while at work, because I get 2 15-minute breaks and an hour lunch, and usually I spend all of those reading. Well, sorry, the baby brought me a toy, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. So I didn't do that because I really didn't want to read Survive 5, and I realized that later on, that just not feeling it. So I got to checking my email and stuff on my lunch and realized that the library told me Holly was ready for me to come check out, that whoever had it before me turned it in. So I'm starting that tonight. I'm so excited. I think what I'm going to try to do is do more than one book at a time. That way, if I'm getting tired of one or I'm annoyed, I can pick something else up. I'm still currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury, which I'm hoping to get a couple pages in tonight. Because it usually takes me a little while before I can get in a groove with a book. So I may get bored of Holly and want something else, and that's what I'll pick up. I'm also starting reading for a TBR coming out late in this month, and then you'll see the reading vlog part of it in October. But I might start one of those. There's 5 on that TBR I want to get done, so I might start one of those today. I'm not 100% sure, but for right now, I'm fixing to curl up on the couch, start Holly, and if I get my 50 pages done, I'll come back and tell y'all what I think of the first 50 pages. If I don't, then I'm probably just in the groove, and I might come in just whenever I put it down tonight, or I'll see y'all tomorrow and update y'all. Not 100% sure. It is Monday night. Tonight we're doing easy dinner. We're doing chicken and chips for her. I'm not hungry. I had a big lunch. Yes, baby. So that's just it. Booger face, I am still sitting on the couch where I was 5 minutes ago. Yes. Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, bunny.
Yeah, there's a bunny on your TV?
Yeah, bunny.
Okay.
Baby.
Yeah, there's a bunny on your TV. I know. I turned the bunny on your TV, baby. Hey, can you please put that broom down? I'm going to leave all this in. Y'all can't see her, but you get to hear her. She can talk full on. Evangeline, please put that broom down, baby, before you break something. I'm going to go, because there we are. We just dropped the broom. So, I will talk to y'all in a little while. Hi, guys, and welcome back to another weekly vlog check-in. So, it is currently Thursday. I have not checked in because I'm having a bad mental health week. It just hasn't been a good one. So I thought I'd catch you up on what I've read so far. So currently I'm just checking because I was reading in the bathtub. I'm 87 pages through Holly. I'm hoping to get to 90, I think it's like 96 or something, before I go to bed tonight, because that'll be my 50 pages of this read. I am, and you know it's not here, hold on. I hid it for myself. So I am currently 183 pages through A Court of Mist and Fury. I just reached where they're about to go see the Bone Carver for the first time. This is my happy read. I have gotten into it a couple times this week. As you can see, my tabs are slowly changing here. I realized that this part I did not tab nearly as much the first time around as I am the second. But hindsight is 2020. So this is what I've been getting into most of this week. And honestly, I've just been trying to do at least 10 minutes at night reading something. So I've gotten to this a lot this week. And the other thing I started was, let me see if I can get my hands on it. Hold on. The Sinister Mystery of the Mesmerizing Girl. I'm starting October reads a little early. I really was wanting like a vampire, paranormal kind of read. I know you're probably thinking, you're reading a Stephen King. Right now, that Stephen King is not very paranormal. So I'm currently 31 pages through this. I am honestly enjoying it. It's a nice palate cleanser kind of read. I have found myself crying a lot in A Court of Mist and Fury, and it has to do a lot with what's going on in my life. Not that I want to get into it. I just, watching Reese and Freya interact right now is hard for me in a way it wasn't then, and I know why. And like, I've sat and pondered, I know why. And it's just, it's like, fuck, dude, honestly, when I realized why it's been so hard for me to get that one read. So yeah. But Holly, I am loving this so much. I will say that I wish that it hadn't been dual timeline. So Holly revolves around Holly Gibney. She was a walk-on character in Mr. Mercedes. She is a character in The Outsider by Stephen King. And then she also has a group of novellas that she's in, which is If It Bleeds. I will be picking up If It Bleeds once I finish Holly. Because it actually is referenced in here a couple times. And I had to Google who a character was because I didn't read If It Bleeds. So you can't, it's not a... You don't need to know what happened in there to go into here, but it may spoil that. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't picked up If It Bleeds. So far, we're following Holly. Holly has been hired. Well, Finders Keepers, the detective agency she started with Bill Hodgins from Mr. Mercedes, gets hired to find a missing woman. She's 24 years old. Bonnie's mother is who hires her because she's like, the cops think that she just ran away. The cops don't believe that she, something happened to her, and I believe something happened to my daughter. Something's going on here. So, Holly does go ahead and take that on. You found out pretty early that her mom died of COVID. So, if reading about COVID-19 and, like, the hell we all went through is triggering for you, do not pick up Holly. There's a lot of COVID talk. It is set in 2021, so it's very much in like the height of COVID. So I would not recommend this if that is a traumatic subject for you. There's also a lot of Trump talk. So Holly's mother was a Trump supporter. Holly is not, and she talks about the difficulties of that. And Bonnie's mom also talked about the difficulties in her own home when Holly's dad and her ended up getting divorced over that. So again, if you find that whole experience traumatic, I wouldn't suggest Holly unless you think you can do it. I just want to put that trigger warning out there because it's not one of them that I've seen so far mentioned when people talk about this. But so like I said, it's still timelines. You're getting one timeline of Holly in the present day trying to solve what's going on, what happened to this girl. And then you're getting a timeline of the murders and the little old people who are committing it, which is not a spoiler because in the synopsis, it actually says, well, the last paragraph of the synopsis says, mere blocks from where Bonnie Dahl disappeared live professors Rodney and Emily Harris. They are the picture of bourgeois, as I think, bourgeois respectability, a married octarians, devoted to each other and semi-retired lifelong academics, but they are harboring an unholy secret in the basement of their well-kept, book-lined home, one that may be related to Bonnie's disappearance and will prove nearly impossible to discover what they are up to. They are savvy, they are patient, and they are ruthless. I thought they had all done. That was a mosquito. I'm sorry. It keeps landing. I apologize, guys. A mosquito landed in my house somehow. And they are ruthless. Holly must summon all of her formidable talents to outthink, outmaneuver the shocking, twisted professors and his chilling new masterwork from Stephen King. So you learn in the synopsis that she is fighting with these little old people. And the only thing right now, my thoughts of it is, one, how has no one saw them do this ruse more than once? Two, one of their victims, I think, I'm hoping they didn't take him. I'm going into the next one. I'm going to the next chapter, so I'm hoping maybe they don't. But so far right now, one of the missing people is an 11-year-old little boy, and I'm really hoping they did not kidnap this boy. Because right now I hate these little old people, and Stephen King makes me not want to help little old people anymore. So the way they're kidnapping these people is they're using a ruse of, hey, my partner, because they take turns doing this, is stuck in the wheelchair. The battery died. Can you please help me push it into the van? We have one of those, we have a disability van that has a ramp. The battery just died and I can't push it up. And as you go to help them push this wheelchair up, they stab you in the back of the neck with a syringe full of chemicals, and you wake up in their basement in a cage. And then they're feeding them raw meat. So, yeah, I don't want to help little old people right now. Not at all. Not at all. Don't ask me because I'm not doing it. That's where I'm at. I've been reading it on my morning walks and absolutely enjoying that experience. The other thing I'm doing differently with this library book, or Holly in general, is I'm using my Commonplace book to write my notes for Holly. I've done it once before in here, and I did my Hellbent notes that way, where I wrote them all out, like all my annotations here, so I could go back and read through them as I was making my book spread about it, and I loved it so much. So for Holly, I just take it with me, and when I'm on my walks, I just do it on my phone, on my notes app, and so it has all of my thoughts and everything. Any trigger warnings I can think of that I want to mention to you guys is on here. Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. I do want to say that if you've not read the Mr. Mercedes series and think that you might, do not read this one first. It will spoil it. It will spoil the end of the last one, which is Finders Keepers, I believe. It does spoil it, because you do, I don't want to tell what happens. I don't even want to give you a hint, but Holly talks about what happened at the end of that book in this one, so I do not want, I want to preface that this is a spoiler for the Mr. Mercedes series. I do not recommend reading these out of order, but if you are a King fan and you like his detective novels, that's something that you do enjoy of his, I highly recommend Holly, because I'm in love and I'm not even 100 pages in. But there's my short update for tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna finish my 10 pages and probably hit the hay at this point. Yeah, it's getting close to 9:30, so that's all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see y'all on my morning walk. I got all my work done today that needed done, and so when I get to work tomorrow, it's going to be a waiting game of getting a phone call in for me to do. So I'm hoping to get a lot read tomorrow. We shall see. I don't know. Like I said, mental health has not been great. I think tomorrow I'm going to take a Court of Thorns or a Court of Mist and Fury with me too. Even though it's making me bawl my fucking eyes out, it's cathartic in one view. That's making me cry my fucking eyes out. But yeah, take it with me because then I can just sit and annotate and live in Valeris with Freya and Reese for a little while. But yeah, that's that. I will see you on my next. Yeah, that's the night I'm having. I will see you on the next clip. So it is currently Saturday morning. I am sitting in my chair. I'm about to actually get ready to film, I think. I've been wanting to do another read with me body doubling kind of video, so I thought I would do that. But I want to update you with what I've read. I don't know where I put Holly down at, so I can't tell you where I'm at. I know I'm over 100 pages through it. And I have feelings. I'm loving it though. I really am. If I'm right, I updated y'all last night on my feelings, so I haven't actually picked that up again. What I have picked up is A Court of Mist and Fury. I am now 308 pages through this. As you can see, there are a ton of tabs, and there's some on the top as well. I'm loving this so much. I missed so much detail on my first time through. I honestly think it's because in this book we go from loving Tamlin to hating Tamlin, and right now I feel like Freya's personal struggle that she's going through with how much she loved Tamlin and realizing that he's still a good person, but his love is toxic for her, and that he stopped caring about what she needed after he got what he wanted. And that's not being cruel, that's just stating facts. In some shape and form, I'm relating a lot to it, so I'm finding it harder to read this for that reason. And I'm finding that I have a lot more quotes that I love. I'm picking up on certain things, and the Court of Dreams is becoming more sacred and more of a home than it was the first time I read it through. So yeah, I'm at 308. I'm honestly fixing to sit here and read some more. I read for about an hour this morning, and then I read till about noon. And then at noon, I realized that my depression's kicking my ass, and I crawled back in bed for the first time since Ollie was a newborn. I have not let myself spend a day in bed since Ollie was a newborn. Not saying I haven't had rest, I have, but I usually will move to the couch and curl up on the couch and just getting out of bed. I did not want to do that this morning. I actually went back to bed for about 2 hours and I read, and then it hit me that, okay, so we've hit a low. What do we want to do about that? And I thought, okay, maybe movement will help. So I got up, I got dressed. Oh, I was already dressed. Like, I got fully dressed and ready for my day and immediately crawled back in bed. So I got up, put my shoes on, and got all the way dressed, and we went to the park and played. It was wonderful. I got my 15-minute workout in, which is my goal. I just walked. It's a fast walk, and honestly, it kicked my butt because I didn't realize that I've been getting a 15-minute walk in at work every day. As y'all know, I usually talk to y'all on that walk. But I'm not usually pushing a stroller with a 30-pound child in it either. So by 7 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm dying. How am I dying? It's because I'm also shoving, I'm getting more of a workout in. So I got about actually a 20-minute workout in because I wanted to go a full mile. And once I did that full mile, then we went and played at the park. And she had so much fun. Today was the first day. I've witnessed her go down the slide completely by herself. Not me standing at the top of it. I was just standing at the bottom of it, and she would go up the steps by herself and come down, go up the steps by herself and come down. It was amazing and just a lot of fun to watch her little face light up that I can do this by myself. I don't need mommy. She also made a friend at the park, and this little girl was 4. So her and the little girl ran around together for a while, and Ollie thought that was amazing too. So it was a lot of fun, getting her out of the house, getting me out of the house. So since then, I've had a shower because I was all sweaty and gross. She is currently down for a nap. That's why I'm fixing to film. She's currently down for a nap. You probably can hear her TV right now. We found a new show that she absolutely loves. It's the Baby Shark show, which I didn't even know that was a thing. She loves Baby Shark. She loves sharks. That's a doo-doo. If you ask her, that's her doo-doo. And it doesn't matter what the shark looks like. My daughter loves sharks. So when she realized there was a whole TV show, she has not wanted to leave her bed because if she's in her bed, she gets to watch Baby Shark. That's how her little mind's correlating it. So she went night-night watching that. She's going to be down for probably about another hour. It's almost 3 o'clock, so I think I'm going to sit here and read for a little while. Yes, there's housework to do. Yes, there's a dinner to cook. Yes, there's dishes to do. Yes, there's planning I could do. Yes, there's editing and all kinds of things I could be doing that I should be doing. And I'm doing none of them because I need a rest. That's what I've come to. I need a rest. And so I'm going to take it. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Y'all might not get to talk to me tomorrow. This might be the last clip. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see how I feel. I don't know if I said this in the last clip, but tomorrow is 7 years since I lost my dad, and I didn't realize how bad it was going to hit me until now. So, yeah, it's hitting me pretty hard, and I've been burying myself in work to kind of hide from it, and there's no more work really I can do to hide, and that's not easy to say. So yeah, this is what we're doing instead. Hopefully after tomorrow I'll feel better, but who knows. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all really quick. I also, in my crawling back into bed, I got both of these covered with the clear contact paper because they're so big it takes me a little while to read, and they were getting a little messed up, and my Quart of Wings and Ruin has a tear across the front of it. So I actually got it contact papered where it shouldn't come apart. So yeah, I got that done today. But yeah, I will talk to y'all in my next clip, or this is going to be the last one. I'm not 100% sure. We shall see. Please enjoy this beautiful footage of Fred and his cuddliness this morning. He decided that he wanted to lay on the dining room chair next to me and like just cuddle mom, and it was kind of nice. So enjoy that, because he doesn't normally do that. And then I haven't looked at the footage, but I think I even got him making biscuits, which is not something he usually does. Salem is definitely our biscuit maker in the house. She carries all of that weight because that's not something Fred does. Even if you're petting on him, he is not a biscuit maker. So I caught him making biscuits. It was really cute. So enjoy that. And I may see you, I may not. If not, I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And yeah, bye guys.